What's up, brother Tim? What's going on in Texas? What's up, Kenny? We just had some good DX coming out of Georgia. I think Alabama's in there. Live on Facebook and YouTube. Live on Facebook and on YouTube at Hogtown Radio Roundup. I'll get everybody checked in here in the Hogtown Radio Room. 488 Georgia, Brother Ray, Kenny, and Tim in Texas. We'll get you checked in. We'll get you guys checked in here at the Hogtown Radio Room. So that's another entry for the Red, White, and Blue contest on July 4th. It's going to be live on Facebook and YouTube and on 36 Lower Side. And we have a lot of USA apparel that's going to be going out as prizes. So we'll put the flyer up maybe today or tomorrow with pictures of the prizes that are going out. And we'll be having the everyone's name on a ticket, spinning the tumbler, and little ice cream is going to be helping me pick out all the winners. So it's going to be a lot of winners. There's a lot of prizes. I think Jim 66 is, I think he's going to donate some Hogtown Radio t-shirts. So we're doing it big at Hogtown Radio Roundup for the Red, White, and Blue Big 250 at 250. It's going to be a big day on a Saturday. Hopefully we got some good conditions. If not, we'll stay connected here on Facebook and YouTube. We'll make it happen. We'll still put out some DBs and anyone's CBs out there on the Skywave, putting that hustle behind that antenna muscle. I gotta share with you guys one of these days this song that I'm putting together, and basically the lyrics. I've incorporated everything that I say on the radio waves into this song. It comes out real nice. A lot of it rhymes. For example, I'm out here on the West Coast next to the Pacific, to be specific, the original Golden Gate Station, putting out heavy DBs and everyone's CBs. Putting it down on my part of town, from Fogtown to Hogtown. It's going to be a really nice song. So I got almost halfway done, and I'll share that with you guys. So it's a sort of a secret, but that's something else that we're putting out to promote Hogtown Radio Roundup. We're going to be putting together some really cool songs, some singles, and then working on an album. And they're going to be pressed on a CD with art graphics. And so we want the young operators, the youth, to provide us with art for the covers. So I haven't announced that yet, but you guys are lucky enough to get a quick glimpse of that another project we're working out here at Hogtown Radio Roundup. We're going to be first ones to put out an album. So I got a good sample so far. I'll share with a couple of you guys. Yeah, so far we're thinking about giving those away as prizes. Those are going to be some special prizes with art cover on it. And we're going to incorporate a lot of different operators in the lyrics. And we're going to take sound bites, sound cuts from actual radio recordings from different live gates. So you might hear yourself there on those songs. Hogtown Radio Roundup album. So that's another thing that we're going to be working on. We're going to be taking votes. Any ideas on what should we call the album? What should we call these singles? What's going on, everybody on YouTube? What's up, YouTube world? Hogtown Radio Roundup is coming out with some music albums. already working on it. Yeah, we got some people at Hogtown Radio Roundup that were into music, DJing, and producing. So we got some good resources, but it's not public knowledge yet. So just keep it on the down low. But that's something that's coming soon. Golden Gate. Looking for stations to get on the live video gate at Hogtown Radio Roundup on Facebook and on YouTube. Golden Gate looking for stations. CQ, CQ. Hello, South Florida. Golden Gate, Frisco Bay for South Florida. What's up, Brother David? I put you down here on the check-in. Checked you in, Brother David. Every time people check in, I got you, David, checked in. Every time people check in, that's another entry for the Red, White, and Blue contest coming up on July 4th on Saturday. It's going to be live on Facebook and YouTube and on 36 North Sideband. Hopefully we'll have conditions. So it's going to be a good contest. Little Ice Cream is going to be helping pull out all the winners. So every time you check in, that's another entry. So some of you got like 4 or 5 entries already. So you could be a multiple winner. You could be a multiple winner. We'll put the terms and conditions up on the Facebook page and on YouTube. And so we're going to let people win at least twice. So we got some good prizes going out. USA Apparel, USA Clothesline, Red, White, and Blue celebrating their big 250. So we'll put up the flyer and pictures of the apparel.
Lima Alpha, still 32 out here in New Mexico, 42 Mobile.
Live on Facebook and on YouTube at Hogtown Radio Roundup.
Got it all here, 311. Okay, I'll get that out of here, let somebody else get out of here. 42 out there around New Mexico, the 505 New Mexico Mobile.
Hello, New Mexico. I got you live on the video gate at Hogtown Radio Roundup on Facebook and on YouTube. Come on, New Mexico.
Under 95 degrees, no overcast,
That station for Hogtown Radio Roundup. Try again.
Okay, Florida, I'm gonna get back out of here. I'm not supposed to be doing driving.
Golden Gate. with Hogtown Radio Roundup live on Facebook and on YouTube. Come on, people, let's go.
God bless you, my friend. There's New Mexico. You copy Tucson, Arizona.
Running the live video gate at Hogtown Radio Roundup on Facebook and on YouTube. If you can hear my signal, I can hear yours. Come on down and check us out live on Facebook and YouTube. Come on, people, let's get it.
Yeah, this is New Mexico station. This is the New Mexico station. 505 on this end. Hello. Well, you know, as long as you know the crab cake on the way, as long as you know the crab cake on the way, the better it is. This is 787 there in Tucson, Arizona.
Operator Golden Gate out here in the San Francisco Bay, Northern California, live on Facebook and YouTube at Hogtown Radio Roundup.
Be quiet and get back to work. You don't need to change your radio to play with the big guys. You already at the tape. I hear that 355 Arizona, but talk on it 505. It's going to have to go down. You boys definitely take care of your number T and LGTN. 505 New Mexico, we're shutting you down. That's the 39, if you can hear me. Where's all the good stuff? I rode you 3308. Hey, 3308 Southern Cal. I rode you 100%. Not copy there, Louisiana 42 New Mexico. On the east coast of South Carolina. I came back to you one more time. Needle Bender 3308. 505 New Mexico Motel. 3308 Southern Cal. I came back to you, my friend, to let you know. I love you. God bless you. We're about...
Golden Gate for Southern Carolina. What's going on, Brother John? Golden Gate for Southern Carolina, South Carolina. Brother John, you copy? Golden Gate.
Yeah, 73 is there, 505 there. Good talking to you.
Golden Gate looking for stations. CQ, CQ. Hogtown Radio Roundup looking for stations.
Hello around San Francisco Bay. Hello around San Francisco Bay. Needle Bender 0737 Center.
Hello, good morning, Brother John. Golden Gate pointed in your direction. Golden Gate pointed over there to South Carolina. Brother John, always a pleasure to get you in the Skywave.
And I came back to you to let you know that I rode you around the Golden Gate. I came back to you, sir, to let you know I rode you 100% around the Golden Gate. Good afternoon to you, and always a pleasure. Needle Bender 0737 said that.
Right, right on, big brother. Operator Golden Gate, always looking forward to your station. We got the live video gate running right now at Hogtown Radio Roundup on Facebook and on YouTube. Hey, you coming in kind of heavy right now, real fast.
Bender, 0737, acknowledging your call. Hello, 07.
All right, take care. Brother John, we'll get you on the next wave. 73 is always a pleasure. Live on Facebook and YouTube at Hogtown Radio Roundup.
Hello, 0737. 0737. Hey, Roger, that Romeo Golf 286 is all around Louisiana. Well, I appreciate you coming back to me once again, my friend, and acknowledging my signal. God bless you and your fond family around Louisiana. Needle Bender, 0737, South Carolina said that. We thank you. Hello, 0737. 0737. World Radio 2950 San Diego. Good afternoon to you, my friend. Needle Bender, 0737 with the wave. Hey, World Radio 2950 San Diego. I came back to you to let you know I rode you. Have a great day. Hello, 0737. 0737 4430 San Francisco Bay Area. Hey, I rode you. 4430. 4430. Always a pleasure. Thank you for recognizing the radio. Needle Bender, 0737. Thank you, my friend. All right, my
Live at Hogtown Radio Roundup.
out there, man. Have a great day. 73. Take care. I came back to you one more time, 4411, to let you know, sir, I Roger, you're Roger. Have a great day.
Hogtown Radio Roundup, looking for stations to get on the live video gate on Facebook and on YouTube at Hogtown Radio Roundup. Come on, people, let's go.
We thank you. I came back to you one more time, Mr. 286, to let you know that I Roger, you're Roger. Hey, 286, I came back to you one more time to let you know I Roger, you're Roger. Have a great day. Hey, World Radio 2950 San Diego. Always a pleasure. God bless you and your family. Needle Bender 0737 said that. Hey, I Roger, you Roger, World Radio 2950. World Radio 2950 once again. Always a pleasure. 0737 said that. Goodbye.
Golden Gate.
Hey, Roger, 707 around the big horn. 707 around the big horn. Needle Bender, 0737 South Carolina. Have a great day. CQ, 315, QSX.
Hello, 315, Golden Gate Frisco Bay for 315. How copy?
Roger, you're Roger. Have a good day.
Hello, 315 Golden Gate Frisco Bay. Conditions are up and down. I did hear a few stations out there. Golden Gate looking for stations.
Flowers for yourself right downtown in your Green City, because you saw the real grand right downtown, my town. Always a pleasure. Needle Bender, 0737 South Carolina. I take you. Yeah, 963. 071.
Oh, good morning, 071. We finally got some conditions, and all that solar weather has been beating us up for the past couple of days.
Yeah. Oh, well, it's the way it is. But, anyway, nice talking to you. Yeah,
Absolutely. Yeah, looking forward to giving you a phone call, and we can get together soon. And I'm working on a project right now for Hogtown Radio Roundup, Red, White, and Blue 4th of July contest.
Travis said that. God bless you. Okay. I'll let you go.
I'll give you the details. I'll probably call you later today.
Okay. And I can't wait to you one more time, Mr. Bullshipper, to let you know I rode you. Bullshipper, I rode you. You rode you. Have a great day.
You can find us online at Hogtown Radio Roundup on Facebook and on YouTube. Yeah, we got about 3,000 members just on Facebook alone, so it's a really big group.
All right. I don't need it, but yeah, it's good to you.
We have a worldwide check-in every Saturday on 36 Lower Side. And so we got this function coming up for the big 250 on the 4th of July. Lots of good prizes.
Roger. Where's the hell of that?
It'll be live on 36 Lower Side Band and on YouTube and Facebook. And I'll enter you into the contest. And we're gonna have a tumbler with a bunch of tickets in there, and we'll be pulling out people's names for the prizes.
All right. All right. Thank you.
So I'm looking forward to pulling your name out, and I will personally deliver a prize to you. Looking forward to it.
All right. Thank you. I'm going to be ready for the 10 here.
QSL 10 on 10. What size shirt do you wear?
That's not very large.
QSL with the size large. That's a good size. All right, we'll catch up later. 10 on 10.
Roger. 10.
I'm gonna have to spray the switch on this push to talk button. I might have to get my spray not working really good. What's up, Arthur? Gordon, South Africa. Are you still in there? Division 44. Sierra Whiskey 071. Are you still in there, Gordon? We're going to have a Red, White, and Blue contest on July 4th, Saturday. And it's going to be live on Facebook and on YouTube. And I will enter you into the raffle. I got your name, Gordon. So keep in touch. You might pull your name out. You might be a winner. I'm going to write these names down right now because I'm keeping track of everyone who comes into the live chats on Facebook and YouTube. So we got 44 Division, Sierra Whiskey 071, and name is Gordon. And I'll get your last name right here. And Arthur, you have a call sign, Arthur? If I could put you in here. And I got everybody else. I got 488 Ray in Georgia. I got Kenny, HALEAGH. Tim in Texas, I got you in. David in Virginia, I got you in also. World Radio 817. Arthur in Virginia. Everyone is qualified to an entry into the Red, White, and Blue 4th of July contest live on 36 Floor Sideman. What's going on, Connecticut? I'm writing everyone down right now who shows up. I'm going to put your call sign in right here. I'm going to check you in, Connecticut. We got the Red, White, and Blue contest coming up on Saturday, July 4th for the big 250. So let me write this down, keeping track of everyone. Okay, so that's Alpha Echo 1703. All right, we got you in here, brother. We got some conditions from the Carolinas, Florida, New Mexico, and I think Alabama was in there, and Georgia was in there too. 488. Ray was in there earlier. He's coming in like a 5'7", 57. Golden Gate. Golden Gate calling CQ, CQ. Hogtown Radio Roundup looking for stations. Live on Facebook and on YouTube at Hogtown Radio Roundup. Anybody that wants to check in right now with Hogtown Radio Roundup, give me your call sign and we'll put you into an entry for the contest. Red, White, and Blue contest this Saturday coming up for the 4th of July. I'm gonna have to charge this up. This American Eagle Sideband Club. I think I might have heard of that. There's a guy in Oakley, California. I think he's an American Eagle, and he did say that's an old school club. And I'm on 38 lower side. We're on 38 lower side right now. I hear someone in the background saying hello. That's affirmative. 38 lower sideband. Hello, 138, copy. Hello, 138, copy. Hogtown Radio Roundup calling CQ. CQ. We got a lot of people checked in from the live video gate here in the live chat. We got a lot of people checked in from the Facebook and YouTube channel. And we're looking for stations here on the Skywave. If anybody want to check in, give me a call sign QTH, and we'll enter you into the red, white, and blue contest with Hogtown Radio Roundup for the 4th of July.
Anyone copy 820 Florida? Anyone copy 820 Florida? We're trying.
Golden Gate for Florida.
Anyone copy 820 Florida? She channel 40. 820 Florida, channel 40.
Hogtown Radio Roundup looking for stations. CQ. CQ.
Radio Roundup, this is 161, Cottonwood, Arizona. We hear you.
Good morning, Arizona 161 from the San Francisco Bay, the original Golden Gate station, live on Facebook and on YouTube at Hogtown Radio Roundup. Good copy. Yeah, we got some traffic right now, but I did get a good copy on your station 161 out there in Arizona. We'll get you on the next wave.
I sure wish I could have a beam on my side, but I just don't have the room, and I'm in a really high-weed area, so...
161 Arizona, do you follow Hogtown Radio Roundup on Facebook?
It didn't quite sound like you, you know. I'm so used to hearing you on that icon base station. But yeah, we We've had short skip conditions over this.
Yeah, that's Arizona skip coming in. That's Arizona coming in.
That's the first time I talked to you when you were out there in Texas in your mobile. So hey, good job, man. Whiskey Jack 2006 mobile Whiskey Jack 101. Hey, we're standing by.
You have to plug in the iPad into the charger. It was about to die, and screw about that happened. It ended up going dark. Right here, back at the home turf at the QTH at the West Coast Hogtown Radio Station. What's going on, people? In the Facebook live chat, conditions are coming in from Arizona right now, but it's in and out. And I'm checking the messages right now. Sometimes they don't come on. We have a few people here in the Facebook live chat.
California, 453, New Mexico.
Hello, American Eagle 1703. You out there? I see you there in the live chat trying to send a signal. Golden Gate for American Eagle 1703. Copy. Alpha Echo 1703. I see you in the live chat trying to send a signal over here. Golden Gate returning to that Alpha Echo 1703. What's going on? 161 Cottonwood. All right, let me check you in. 161 Cottonwood. Did I just talk to you? Are you out there in Arizona? 161? I talked to somebody maybe like 2-3 minutes ago. There was some traffic in the background, and he was a call sign 161, I think, out of Arizona. But I did get you checked in.
1248, South Carolina, Big Al on the side.
Golden Gate for Carolina Station.
1248, Big Al here in Southwest South Carolina.
Hello, good morning, 1248 from the San Francisco Bay. Good copy. Hogtown Radio Roundup. Net controller sending a signal right to you. How copy?
You got about a 5 over on you here. Got a good copy on you. Yeah. How's things going down there?
Oh, we got some decent weather and some tremors here and there. And you're about the loudest station right now. Conditions are in and out. And we've been getting a little bit of Arizona, New Mexico, and Florida. Georgia was in there. And now you're the loudest one right now. QSL?
So on that day, we're, like I said, we're pulling in from Texas and Louisiana and all over. So, yeah, I just a few stations in there, so I thought I'd give them a call out.
Do you follow Hogtown Radio Roundup on Facebook? I got the live video gate running right now on Facebook and on YouTube at Hogtown Radio Roundup. QSL?
Yeah, we're running a ICOM 700 Pro marine radio, goes into boats in the ocean. That's what we're running, just the radio. Put that 250 whiskeys and got a D104 mic on it.
QSL, all you need is a life jacket now. And one more time, what is your call sign? I think it was like a 1248. QSL 1248. Do you follow Hogtown Radio Roundup? Are you a member with Hogtown Radio Roundup? Yeah, we got a bit of heavy QS Bravo right now. And I was asking you if you are a member of Hogtown Radio Roundup. QSL?
Didn't catch the location or the call sign, but yeah, like I say, you're kind of up and down on me. So we'll say 73, take care.
All right, take care. 1248. Operator Golden Gate out here in the San Francisco Bay, Northern California. Golden Gate, standing by. Take care. 1248.
Did you copy him? Doing pretty good for an old man. Be 89 the end of the year, and got a good blood report from the doctor.
161 Cottonwood. Are you still in there in the live chat? I talked to 161, but he said he was out of Arizona. Is that you? And 1703 Connecticut. You still in there? I think you said you're out in Connecticut, right? 1703. We got a little bit of traffic, but I was trying to hear for your station. I don't think we got a connection right now from San Francisco to Connecticut. What's up, Richard? I see you there in the live chat here on the Facebook page. I'm going to check you in right now. Got your call sign Scooby out of Louisiana. And name is Richard. We got you checked in. And so every time you check in, that's an entry for the Red, White, and Blue contest on July 4th. It's going to be live on Facebook and on YouTube and on 36 Lower Sideband on Saturday. And brother 1703 in Connecticut, that's a good hustle, man. We appreciate you coming down here into the live chat. I definitely got you in here for checked in for today. And so every time you check in, that's an entry for the Red, White, and Blue contest on July 4th. And we got a lot of red, white, and blue apparel that's going out. We got a lot of prizes going out. So we're going to post up a flyer. We're going to post up a flyer on Facebook and on YouTube this week with all the details and pictures of the prizes. So we look forward to you again. Yeah, this is called the Hogtown Radio Room. And so we always do a worldwide check-in every Saturday on 36 Lower Sideband. But in the middle of the week, You know, a lot of times we don't have conditions during the summertime because the D layer gets really dense, and so our signals have to penetrate the D layer before getting to the F layer. So that's the issue with the summertime, along with the solar winds and a couple other things. So we got minimal conditions. So Hogtown Radio Room is another avenue for everyone to come together here on Facebook and on YouTube. And so we got a lot of topics coming up, and we're going to be interviewing some people, talking about equipment, antennas, coax, and talking about our sponsors, different events coming up. And we are working on music. We're working on some singles and an album. And we could be the first ones to put out an album. Can you believe that? So far, I've been working on about 1 minute on the first song. And we might play that small clip on Facebook and YouTube. Y'all can check it out. In those songs, we're going to incorporate radio bites, uh, actual operators that are talking on the radio. And we're going to grab those from the video gates. And so you'll hear them in the background on the songs and the albums that we're going to be putting together. So you might hear your station out there. So, for example, today we're recording a live gate. And so we're going to be incorporating some of these stations that are checking in. So you might hear your call sign. You might hear yourself on one of these singles, one of these albums. What's up, 527? I hear you, Orlando, Florida. Golden Gate, Frisco Bay. Golden Gate for the 527. Oh, man, I gotta take this phone call. It's gonna interrupt the live feed. Let me go grab my other phone.
That's for sure. I ain't been over that way in a minute. You gotta get it, 527 down. Let's get it right.
Golden Gate for 527. Golden Gate for the 527. Golden Gate for 527. I can't get through. We got a bunch of traffic. That phone that you said right now to live gate.
It should be a little bit better. How you doing out there? What's the weather like out there in Northern Cal? About 90 degree humidity. For real, it's hard to see out here in Florida today. Well, this is 33s. I hope you have a great day out there. Thanks for the QSO. You got unit 527 down here in Orlando, Florida. I'm clear to you. Roger that. Mine going up and down too. I'm hearing the same thing you hear. It must be Mother Nature playing tricks. That's for sure. Hey, you have a great one. 5, 6, 7, I'm clear. Hello out there, 571 Utah. I hear you. Go ahead. 571. I got a good copy on you. I got track 5 on. But like I said, Mother Nature must be playing tricks on us because the signals keep coming in and out on both ends, I guess. Well, all I was just saying is it's just me and a quad crow. And pretty much the beans out back, and we're doing it. They always got a modulation. I'm clear. Roger that. I just got home from work. I'm shutting it down and getting some clothes and we'll come back and do it. You have a great day out there.
571 Oklahoma, 118. World Radio 3550, I think you said. 20 on that mobile. Yeah, I'm losing you on all the distance. You just be out here, that's all I got here right here. Check 73. Arizona, 4430, San Francisco Bay Area waving. All right, 480, you're booming in here. Hope you're having a good day out there. 73s, my friend. Take care. Okay, well, it's always time to have the grandson. Yeah, they brighten the guy's life up, don't they? Oh, yeah, gotta keep them happy. Let them know Grandpa's still around, that's the main thing. Yeah, well, ours are kind of a little farther away. Ours is in Arizona, so we get to see them about once a year, which is too long a time in between, Roger. Yeah, I just got the radio turned on about 10 minutes ago, Ken, and I was sitting here and just dozed off in the chair. Oh, man, it dropped me out, so I took my nap. Now I'm ready to go. Thanks for waking me up, Ken. good. Well, thanks for the shout there, and you have fun with your grandson today, and hope all goes well for you. 07 Ventura. Take care, Ken, from 178 Malvern, and see you later. Yeah, you're 460 in there. Tell me to tell you hi there, Barry Ranger.
Okay, we're back at the station. What's going on, peoples? Who's still in live chat? Who's still up in here? What's up, Richard, David, Tim, Kenny, Ray? Hogtown Radio Roundup, looking for stations. Putting it down from Fogtown to Hogtown. We got the live video running right now on the Facebook page and on YouTube.
The only way you can hear me, I can't talk easy anymore. I guess the screaming woke you up, huh? That's good. Yeah, we got to do that house painting or whatever it is. Got to keep the old paint good. Yeah, we're thinking about it. Anyway, we do have to get out and do something today. All right, 225 always. 225, Central Cal, 178, help me out.
What's going on, everyone in the live chat? I stepped away from my station for a few minutes. I had to take a phone call. I was talking to UDX 76 up there in Ventura County. We were just catching up. What's up, Scooby? Who else is up in here in the chat? And we also have the live gate running on YouTube. We got some kind of conditions coming in. I'm not sure where they're from. I just got back here to the station. Well, usually what happens is in the afternoon, the MUF is in our favor in the sort of like the late afternoon, and then the pre-grade line gets pretty decent, and then that's when Hawaii, Australia, and New Zealand come in. So might run a gate later on in the evening time. We'll run a Hogtown Radio Roundup Gray Line video gate, and we encourage everyone to come on down and get checked in. So that's just going to be another entry to get into the contest, Red, White, and Blue contest for the July 4th, the Big 250. And that's going to be live on Facebook and YouTube and on 36 Lower Side. And we'll have everyone's name on the ticket, spinning around in the tumbler. And our young operator, Little Ice Cream, will be picking out the winners. And I'm going to be posting a flyer this week with the instructions and details about the red, white, and blue contest, and also with some pictures of the USA apparel prizes that are going out. So it's very good quality, very nice USA red, white, and blue apparel. Perfect for the 4th of July, Saturday. Same time, same place, 36 Lower Side, Hogtown Radio Roundup. It looks like conditions are fading. We might close out the live video gate. Conditions seem to be dropping out. Who else is here in the live chat? So if I didn't check you in, I'll put you down on the list. Yeah, we got quite a bit of operators checked in already. I think we got about 20 operators that checked in. So the contest once again is going to be on July 4th, red, white, and blue contest, and the flyer is going to go up, posted on Facebook and on YouTube with all the details. And we got shirts. To give away, and we got up to double X. So hopefully these shirts will fit the winners. We got different sizes shirts: medium, large, extra large, and double X. So Todd, I think I hear South Carolina in the background. Golden Gate calling CQ. CQ.
Yeah, we're heating up out here in the mountains too. I'm over here in eastern Arizona in the White Mountains, about 7,000 feet, doesn't it? Yeah, it's supposed to be up in the 90s today. That's kind of a little bit too much being this close to the sun, huh?
Golden Gate for Arizona.
Yeah, we got a copy on it.
Hello, good morning, Arizona, from the San Francisco Bay. Operator Golden Gate got a good copy on your station. You're the only one cruising down here to the West Coast. QSL. The conditions are up and down. We got some heavy QS Bravo. We'll have to put the call out later for your station. Thank you for your patience, Arizona. Golden Gate, standing by. Take care, 73s. Sounds like some stations far in the background. What's going on, YouTube? Who we got up here in the live chat? We got about 20 people checked in already. So if I didn't check you in, just type in your call sign, QTH, and your first name, and we'll get you into the entry for the 4th of July Red, White, and Blue contest. It's going to be on Saturday, 4th of July. And we're going to post up a flyer on Facebook and YouTube with all the details. And we're going to have our young operator, Little Ice Cream, is going to be spinning the tumbler and picking out all the winners. And people are going to be eligible for USA apparel. Some really nice, slick shirts. You know, not cheap stuff. This is the good stuff. USA apparel, perfect for that big 250 red, white, and blue. Brought to you exclusively from Hogtown Radio Roundup, your West Coast net controller, the original Golden Gate station, live on Facebook and on YouTube. But we might have to close it out soon because conditions are a bit sporadic right now, a bit spotty. A lot of QS Bravo is a bit inconsistent. And when it's there, it's pretty decent. There's DX windows, but it's a lot of downtime. We've been running this live gate for about an hour and a half. What's up, Brother Todd? 400 Kansas. Let me check you in. And sometimes I confuse you with the other Todd who's out there in Georgia, 488. So I'll make sure to put your first and last name 400 out there somewhere in Kansas. Hello, 400 Kansas. I see you in there in the live chat. We're trying to send a signal to you if you copy. What's up, Ray? Ray, you're 488, right? Okay, I see you with the, I see what it is. Oh, okay, I see what it is. Yeah, I get you confused sometimes with Todd because his last name is Taylor. And then, yeah, I get you guys confused sometimes. But I got you checked in, Todd Taylor, Kansas 400. And also, Brother Ray, we got you checked in a while back, 488, man. He was like one of the first ones booming down here. He was coming in, I think, like a 5'7", 57, like towards the beginning of the video gate. Conditions is kind of fading out, man. But I think the MUF usually is in our favor in the afternoon, usually for the southern latitude stations. So, yeah, Georgia and Florida might get some good DX in the afternoon. And then the pre-gray line might be pretty decent. So that's usually the pattern. And it gets rough and tough during the summertime because the D-layer is really dense. It's really dense. And our signals have to penetrate the D-layer before getting into bouncing off of the F layers. And so what happens during the gray line when the sun goes down is the D-layer gets weak. That's why we get good propagation, and they call it gray line. Because when the sun goes down, then the D-layer gets weak, and then we're able to penetrate, and then we get that gray line skip. So that's the way it works. There's a couple other factors with solar weather. And when it looks like conditions are going to get good, I'll put up the forecast, and hopefully things get good for this next weekend check-in. If not, we'll continue to run these video gates during the middle of the week. Right now, I'm just talking because there's no conditions. So, yeah. So what we wanted to do is start this thing called Hogtown Radio Room. HRR stands for Hogtown Radio Roundup. And then it also stands for Hogtown Radio Room, which basically is another avenue for operators to come together during the week, and people can check what conditions are like, and we could send messages to each other, and it's just another avenue for us to stay connected. And pretty soon, I'm going to be changing up the layout and the background for my station, and might be talking about basically we're going to create a format and talking about different things, talking about technicians, amplifier builders, different types of equipment, configurations, all the way down from batteries and solar panel to microphones. So we'll get it all covered, and thinking about uh, doing some other projects. So we're probably going to close it out. We appreciate everyone here in the live chat, man. We've been running this skit for like an hour and a half. We ain't got no conditions. I think, you know what, Mother Nature be getting jealous. She's getting jealous. Yeah, we got no conditions right now. I'm going to go down to 36 right now. Let me check 36, and we probably did. If we don't got nothing going on 38, we probably got nothing going on 36. Let me go down there to 36 and check real fast. This radio is really cool. All I have to do is press the button and it takes me straight to 36.
Strange things to entertain you over, and then
All right, we got some people on 36.
or whatnot, wherever this one's being held at, I'm not sure, but I think the Netherlands.
We'll find out who that is around 36.
I mean, I'm a chief, but I.
Hogtown Radio Roundup. Live on Facebook and YouTube at Hogtown Radio Roundup. If you could hear my station, I could probably hear yours. So send the signal over here to the San Francisco Bay West Coast Net Controller with Hogtown Radio Roundup. Live on Facebook and on YouTube. Golden Gate, Frisco Bay.
I've never even seen anybody's legs move that fast.
What's up, Brother Ray? We got some conditions here on 36. We just moved down to 36. Are you taking off, Ray? 488.
Down the hill and everybody runs after it. I don't know.
It sounds like people are having a queue, so I think it's only like one or two people on 36.
It's an old thing. They've done that shit for a long, long time, but they still do it today. It's pretty crazy.
Live on Facebook and on YouTube at Hogtown Radio Roundup.
Hogtown Radio Roundup. Whiskey Victor 1128, Alpine, Oregon, waving at that Hogtown Radio Roundup.
Hello, good morning, 1128. Over there in Alpine, Oregon. We got you checked in right now. We got about 20 people so far, and you're going to be there. I'll put you there in the entry for the red, white, and blue July 4th contest. We'll put the flyer up on Facebook and on YouTube. We got lots of prizes going out, a lot of USA apparel. The good stuff, not the cheap stuff.
Oh, copy that, my friend. Well, I appreciate that very much, and appreciate you coming back to 1128 out here in Alpine, Oregon. I hope you have a great and wonderful Father's Day coming up, and a great weekend as well. 7 and 3s to you and yours there at the Hogtown Radio Roundup. We'll catch you on the flip side. Whiskey Victor, 1128, Alpine, Oregon, said that. We'll be standing by listening.
Good copy. Thank you, 1128, for your patience in the QSK. We'll get you on the next wave. All the best to you, and good luck there on the contest. We will be live on Facebook and on YouTube at Hogtown Radio Roundup and on 36 Lower Sideband. Golden Gate clear. QSX.
Thank you much, sir. Golden Gate, 7 and 3.
So that's what I do sometimes, check the frequencies and try to hustle some stations. And then if they're not a member, we'll tell them about Hogtown Radio and they'll check it out. They'll become a member. So 1128 Alpine, Oregon, he's checked in a few times. So we got him in here and then we'll enter him into the drawing. And so, yep, there's going to be a lot of prizes because there's a lot of entries. Because every time we run a live gate, everyone who checks in, that's another entry. So, yep, it's a whole bunch of them, a whole bunch of prizes. I think I'll probably post a picture with the whole surplus of what we got. And so we're trying to accommodate as many people as we can. And so, yeah, we're very patriotic here at Hogtown Radio Roundup, celebrating the 250. July 4th, Saturday, coming up real soon. Looking forward to some good conditions. Definitely, we're going to have a lot of fireworks in San Francisco. And they're going to be, the city is going to be hosting lighting fireworks from the Golden Gate Bridge. So that's going to be a good place to go check out. I might go to Treasure Island, which is an island that's near Alcatraz and it has a good view of the Golden Gate to watch the fireworks. It's going to be some good pictures, that's for sure. But one of the things is that San Francisco is also known as Fogtown. And that's one of the reasons sometimes when I call out on the radio, I might say something like, put it down on my part of town, from Fogtown to Hogtown. Because San Francisco is known as Fogtown because of the San Andreas fault line. Basically, on the coastline, there's a mountain ridge because of the two plate tectonic plates that are pushing up upon each other. So there's a mountain range that's on the coastline, but at the Golden Gate, basically there's an opening right there from the mountain range, and that's where all the fog comes in, all that marina fog. So since we're in the summertime, we do get a bit of that marina fog. Where the mountain ridge is, the mountains hold back the fog, but the fog rolls in right there at the Golden Gate. So I don't know what the mayor was thinking, to light the fireworks from the Golden Gate Bridge. I mean, it's going to be a bunch of fog. It might not work out. It's like Mother Nature. You never know nowadays, but we're definitely looking forward to it. Brad 605, Neil Better 605 over there in Texas, he's not going to be able to host the check-in on July 4th on Saturday. So we're going to have other people that's going to take over his time. And so we're going to be active on that day. Hopefully we got conditions. We're going to have, I'm going to be active here. I'll be running the check-in. And I'll probably be outdoors. I'll probably do it not from my station inside. I'll probably be outdoors barbecuing and probably have a view. And if we do have gray line conditions in the evening, I'll be able to point my cameras towards the fireworks show. So we might run it live on YouTube and Facebook. Let me check out 36 Lower Sideband on 36 Lower Side right now. Hogtown Radio Roundup, standing by. Station for Golden Gate. Try again. I got some heavy QS Bravo. Got a very small signal, but I did hear you out there, level 28, Oregon. We will be looking for you later on, or maybe later in the week. Golden Gate, standing by. You can hear Oregon in the background. That's 1128. We have the gray lines moving, and 1128 Oregon over there in Alpine. He was coming in pretty solid. I think I did give him a signal report. He was coming in like a 5.7, and now he's just down at the noise level. My noise level right now is just like half an S unit. Pretty soon, I'm gonna put an equalizer in line for these amplified speakers that I'm running to clean up the sound, and also gonna run an equalizer in line for the microphone, and maybe also some other equipment to clean up the sound. So this is the microphone running. It's a high microphone. See if it'll make it over there. See if it'll make it. That's the microphone right there. I have it on one of those desk arms. It's a high microphone, and so I'm probably gonna run an EQ in line with the microphone as well, clean up the sound for my receive and the transmit. I'm mainly concerned with the receive because we want to have good audio quality going out on video gates. What's up, brother Michael? 1025 Kansas, man. And conditions faded out on me over here. The last station that I got checked in was 1128 Alpine, Oregon. Well, we're checking in right now, brother Michael, as another entry for our 4th of July contest coming up on July 4th. Red, white, and blue contest. 1025 Kansas. Got you right now. You checked in, my man. We're still on 36 lower side, man. We're still on 36. Yeah, I have to change the little message on the screen. It says 38, but we're on 36 right now. But what I'll do is we'll go jump up back to 38 because there's really nothing going on here on 36. So we're gonna QSY to 38, and this radio's real cool. You just press a button and it takes us there. 38 lower side. We've been running this video gate for about an hour and a half, and probably gonna close it out. So basically, what we do at Hogtown Radio is we started this thing called Hogtown Radio Room, and we always have the weekend check-in every Saturday on 36 Lower Side. And Hogtown Radio Room is basically another avenue for operators to connect here on Facebook and on YouTube in the live chat during these conditions that are just minimal. So it's another avenue for us to come together, and pretty soon we're going to incorporate a format. We might interview some people go over equipment, go over new releases, radios, all kinds of different topics. So yeah, it's going to be sort of like a radio show. So that's in the works. And another project that we're working on is music, some songs. So I might put a sample out this week, a song that I'm working on. Yeah, so we're gonna put out some singles. Hogtown Radio Roundup is gonna be the first group to put out an album. So it's gonna have lyrics of the kind of stuff that we say on the radio, and I'm gonna grab audio clips from video games. Like for example, today, I know 488 was on there. I might grab his video clip of him talking on the radio, and you'll hear that in the background in the song. So, yep, we're gonna come out with some singles and an album. Don't tell anybody because we're not promoting it yet. And we're gonna ask the young operators. We're gonna ask our young operators if they could provide some art for the covers. So, yep, those are going to be some good prizes to give away. Hogtown the Radio album. Uh, and we're also going to be looking for the community. They can help us give a name for the album, also give a name to some of the songs. We're going to feature the neck controllers, a lot of the regulars, talk about days that we got no conditions. We're over here running extra power, or well, I'll say that, but we'll use metaphors and whatnot, putting down some heavy DBs and everyone CBs from Hogtown to Fogtown, putting it down. All kinds of stuff. The kind of typical stuff that we all say and we're known for, and audio clips of actual recordings of people talking on the radio. We're gonna incorporate that. So we got a lot of things coming up soon. We just moved over to 38 lower side. I'm gonna turn up the volume. Last time I checked, we didn't have no conditions, but you know, there's pockets, there's DX pockets, and when those pockets come up, we got some decent DX. I know 488 was in there earlier, man. He was booming down here. What's up, brother Jim? Jim 66, my main man, the East Coast net controller of Hogtown Radio Roundup, the voice of the Mohawk Valley, running that Mo Watts technology, always putting it down on his part of town for Hogtown. Yeah, yeah, that's the kind of stuff that we might be hearing. Might be putting out some songs soon. And you never know, we might put out an album. "38 Lower Side." Hogtown. Hogtown Radio Roundup, standing by. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to spray my push to talk button on this microphone. And sometimes I press it and it sort of acts like it's an open circuit sometimes. So we probably gonna have to spray that. I also have a handheld push to talk. That's an alternative. I'll show you guys what I have. So there's a button on the microphone. You can push the button on the microphone, or I have this independent uh, push to talk switch right here. One button holds down the push to talk, and the other one is manually. So, I'll give an example of how that works. Looking for stations. So that one you gotta hold it down, and then the other one you just press it once, and it stays engaged. Hogtown Radio Roundup, standing by for stations. So there's two buttons on there. One of them you have to manually press it to push the talk. You have to manually press it to transmit, and then the other button, it will stay engaged. Once you press it, you can leave it and then you can talk. Then after that, you have to disengage it to disconnect the transmit. Brother 66, my main man. I'm gonna send you something, Jim. I don't know if Brad reached out to you, but Brad yesterday in the morning he sent me some stuff, and things are not looking good for the UDX club. There are certain individuals that have been very excessive and continue um, to pursue certain individuals. And long story, it's continuing. It's becoming excessive and it's getting worse. So now the president, Mike 390 Wagon Master, and now he's found out somewhat about this ongoing thing with these people. It's the same people. So yeah, I'm gonna reach out to you, man. They're making UDX look bad. I mean, it's spilling over into Facebook, YouTube, messaging people personally. Like seriously, how are you gonna message our main guy from Hogtown Radio like at 4:30 in the morning? You know, he gets up, he's gonna get ready to go to work and do his routine, and you wake up looking into this stuff. Wow. I mean, seriously, I hope that this president takes appropriate action against these. It's two people in particular, and of course, those people got banned from Hogtown Radio. I'm gonna put it out there, because people should know, to stay away from certain people. I mean, it's awful. It's terrible. Got no idea. We're going to check for conditions right now here on 38 lower sideband. Conditions have dropped out. We might close out the video gate. We've been running it for like an hour and a half. It's a very long gate. And conditions were really good. 488 was the number one station coming in at the beginning. It was like a 57, 58. And then those other cool guys. I think it's 1128 Alpine, Oregon. I know Jim 66. You talked to him a couple of times. The guy from Oregon. Let me get his call sign because I checked him in, and I gotta check you in too, Jim. Because everybody that shows up to these live video gates during the week, we call it the Hogtown Radio Room, and you're gonna be entered every time you check in because we got that red, white, and blue contest on July 4th. So Jim 66, the voice of the Mohawk Valley out there in the East Coast, New York, from Empire State. Glad you checked in, my man. So it was 1128 Alpine, Oregon. Yeah, he was coming in blasting. He was like a 5'7", 5'8". That was like 5 minutes ago, and then conditions faded. Yeah, 1128. I really don't get conditions to talk to him. We don't really get north and south skip over here. In a way, that's kind of cool for me because there's this one guy in Oregon. He's terrible, man. He's awful. And but I had the pleasure of talking to 1128 today, so we checked him in. And I think later this week, I'm gonna post up the flyer for the red, white, and blue contest with pictures of all the prizes. It's a lot of prizes. Hey, what's up, brother Ton? 634 out there in Georgia. I think we had conditions to Georgia earlier. Ray was getting up in there. So I was saying, I'm gonna post up the flyer and also include a picture of the shirts. It's USA Apparel. They look bad. Um, I mean, in a good way, not bad. I mean, like bad. They look slick. It's good quality. So there's a lot of them. There's a lot of prices because people have been checking in all the time. So some of you have been checked in like 4 or 5 times already. Some of them 6, 7 times. We got a lot of regulars out here. So every time you check in, that's another entry. And Little Ice Cream is going to be working the tumbler for the 4th of July. celebrating red, white, and blue. Because here at Hogtown Radio, we're very patriotic. We are real Americans. So we're celebrating. We're celebrating red, white, and blue. We're doing that contest. All right, brother Jim, no doubt about it, man. We'll get connected. I think I'm gonna close out this video gate, man. It's been running for like an hour and a half, and just nothing's going on. We got no conditions. So I activated the video gate earlier because, man, Ray was booming down here. 488 Ray out there in Georgia. You're in Georgia, right, Ray? Yeah, it was booming down here. Like a 57, 58 signal. So I turned on the video gate, and then there was a lot of good traffic in there. Needle bender, I think it's 747 or 757. His name is John from South Carolina, and sometimes he's known for saying, "Roger, yo, Roger, Roger." So yeah, he was coming in here too. The stations were coming in from everywhere, and so yeah, we run a lot of video gates because sometimes people are at work. They can't be at the station, and it's a way to stay connected. People can hear what's going on the Skywave, and people can send messages to each other and whatnot. And yeah, lately I've been trying to change my station, the layout. So we trying to we're trying to improve the audio quality sound. I might put an equalizer in line so we got better sound. So we can offer you better sound and the background as well. And run some different radios and, talk about different topics. We might run it like a radio show. Especially we got this microphone right here. This is kind of like the microphones that people run, when they're like doing a radio show. So what's up, Jim66? You still in there? Hopefully we get some good conditions for July 4th. We're gonna have fireworks in my neighborhood and also in San Francisco. The mayor, he decided to do the fireworks show from the Golden Gate Bridge. So hopefully we don't get any fog, because what happens is all the marine fog, it comes in through the Golden Gate. So we have the San Andreas fault line on the coastline of California, and because of all the pressure, what happens on the coastline? We have a mountain range. We have a mountain range on the coastline, and that mountain range, it pushes back all the marine fog. And so what happens is in San Francisco, we have that big opening, that big gap at the Golden Gate, and then all the fog comes in through there. So San Francisco has a few nicknames like Frisco and Fogtown. And I don't know. I think maybe it was kind of a bad idea, shooting the fireworks from the bridge. I think there's good chances we're gonna have a bunch of fog. So that's what we're looking forward to on July 4th. And yep, we're just wondering, like, what you doing, Jim, for 4th of July? We're definitely gonna be all red, white, and blue, and have our flags out and barbecuing. Looking forward to checking out some pictures. Have the barbecue pit going right there, right by the Mako 5 super antenna. Yeah, that station gets out, brother. I saw Danny in the live chat earlier this week. Yeah, I was giving him a shout out with the Mo Watts technology. Let everybody know if you're looking for equipment, if you're looking for amplifiers and stuff. He's really diligent and very informative with his videos, and explains what he does and how he does it, and yeah, everything makes sense. If you're familiar with electronics, everything makes absolutely sense. So it's good quality, top grade, and so at Hogtown Radio, he's one of the main guys who we recommend if people are interested in amplifiers, base station, and mobile amplifiers. That's Danny Frichetti out of New Jersey, Mo Watts Technology. Yeah, I'm kind of in between about getting something else in mind. Sort of in between Needle Bender, is it 757? Nick? Kind of in between Nick and Mo Watts. Let me check 36. Nothing on 36. Back on 38.
Hello, 142 Jamaica calling.
Hogtown Radio Roundup, looking for that Jamaican station. Hogtown Radio Roundup, looking for that Jamaican station. Golden Gate for Jamaica.
California, you copy 142 Jamaica.
Golden Gate for Jamaica. Northern California around the San Francisco Bay, calling for Jamaica. Golden Gate for Jamaica. There's probably a lot of stations from California calling him right now.
370.
Yeah, it sounds like 370 was able to get into him. I know Pete Needleman at 3308. I can't hear him, but I can hear other stations responding to him. So what happens is you got a lot of stations from California that can't hear each other, but they're all responding to a station. So sometimes I'll wait because everyone's calling at the same time, so it gets congested. So I'll wait for a couple seconds, and then I'll put out the call. And a lot of times I get in like that. Sort of gotta time it right. Hogtown Radio Roundup for Jamaica. Yeah, so that's usually what happens is that once we get to like the afternoon, the MUF usually is in our favor for southern latitude stations. So Jamaica is a bit down south, so usually those stations they'll get some good DX, and also Australia. Australia, they also get good propagation, especially during the summertime. The southern latitudes get some decent DX. So I think right now we're just stuck with low conditions. We're gonna close out the video gate. And, man, it's been running for 2 hours, and this is a long gate. And we appreciate everyone's patience. Every coming in here, and we took roll call. Everybody's checked in. We got that big contest coming up, that red, white, and blue 4th of July contest with Hogtown Radio Roundup. 73s, everybody. We're going to be clearing QRT, and maybe Brother Jim 66 might get conditions. Maybe got a little bit of that gray line because he be booming. He be doing it to it with that technology. So we looking out for Jim 66. Look out for his video gates. 73s, everyone. I'm going to clear the video gate right now.